Hip hop from the ghetto. Mo City Menace. Back against the wall. Mo City Menace. My back against the wall. Hip hop from the ghetto. Hip hop from the ghetto. Mo City Menace. My back against the wall.
What's up, Keith? What's up, man? What's up with it, man? We got the homie, man. Marquis Taylor, man. What's the deal, man?
Oh, nothing, man. Just waking up.
Just getting going this morning. What's up, some early morning coffee?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Say, man, I'm happy that you jumped on here with us, man. Say, you from Houston, Texas, man. Ain't that right?
Yep.
Third ward to be exact, right?
Yep.
What third ward mean to you, bro?
You know, that's where I grew up at. That's where I'm from. That's where I went to school. It mean a lot to me.
Yeah. So, how was your upbringing coming up in the trade, man, the third ward, bro? Like, you grew up like, you know, single mother household, both parents. How you come up over there in third ward?
Nah, I had both of my parents.
Yeah.
Mom and pops. I'm blessed.
That's solid, man. How important was it to have your pops in your life growing up, bro?
So very important.
Yeah.
Probably the reason why I'm sitting here talking to you right now today.
Because your pops was there?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of influence did you have, as you know, with your father saying that it was a great thing? Tell me why. You know what I'm saying?
Because, man, Now I'm older, I really realize, like, just if I ain't had it, I probably would have, like I said, ain't no telling where I'd be, just for guidance, you know what I'm saying? Making sure I'm on track, not doing stupid stuff, staying in the gym, practicing at home,
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
my coach too, so, we practicing
So,
at home and the gym, you know what I'm saying?
well, with that, I'm a caveat to what got you into the boxing world? What got you into boxing?
My pops, my dad got
How
me
old were you when you were introduced to it?
7.
So you and Pops was in the gym at 7?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me, my pops, and my older brother.
Man, so what was that? What was that like? Was you just like your little brother's punching bag? I mean, your big brother punching bag, or what?
Mm-hmm. For sure, I definitely was my big brother punching bag. Sure.
Is that what kind of that helped shape you to what you became or becoming?
Yep.
So
Made me tough.
so what point in time does being an amateur kick in? Like going into the amateur, when does that kick in?
When I turned 8.
Oh, really?
When I turned 8 is when I got my first amateur. I started boxing at 7, got my first amateur fight at 8.
Dang. Was that something that you was aiming for right then and there, or was that something like your pops like guided you into?
Yeah, that was something I was aiming for. Although I started at 7, we knew that I wasn't gonna be able to fight till I turned 8. So I started learning at 7, and then as soon as I turned 8, I was ready to, get in there.
How about your brother? Was just you, or you and your brother?
It was me and my brother.
So I see a lot of dads today doing that. Like it's almost like for real, like the wave right now. Like I don't think it's presented to the world as much as it is now. But like, how could you advocate, or should I say, how would you big up that process of having your father in your corner? Like how would you describe that to somebody who had never had that before? Because I'm sure it's pros and cons, right?
Yeah, it's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Like, pros is like, that's your dad. So, like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna protect you. He got your best interest at heart and everything. He'll make sure you good. But then, it's some cons too. Because that being your dad, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain, but like I said, when you got a dad as a coach, it never stops.
It's always going.
It's always going. Like, you go to the gym, see your coach, and then you go home. You know what I'm saying? You at home. When your dad's a coach, you go to the gym, boxing, you come home, boxing. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
you gotta live it.
You gotta
round the
live
clock.
it. Exactly.
Yeah, it become a real lifestyle.
Yeah.
Does that become like challenging sometimes?
Oh yeah.
With like, well, I can't say as you as a man, but when you were more of a boy, was that a challenge, like finding the line between what dad is and what coach starts? That I know that could be a challenge for a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? How did you get through that?
Too. I'm sure that was a challenge for him too. Having to, know when to turn it on, turn it off, know when to be the dad, know when to be, be the coach. So
yeah. Well, how did y'all maneuver through that early?
We just had to learn as we go.
So I mean, it
wasn't all just smooth, and you know what I'm saying. It was rocky, but I mean, we got through it, and we just learned as we as we went.
Yeah. So like, was there any fighters that you like had like as early influences? Like, you started kind of young, so at 7, 8 years old, coming up, like, what are the fighters that you looking at? Like, who like, man, I like that. Who had your antennas up?
Well, one Diaz was the first like big fighter I seen in person. Like was the first world champion that I've seen in person. Juan Diaz from Houston.
Yeah, because that's Houston, Texas.
Yep. So he was the first world champion I just like seen in person, seen pull up, with like an Escalade, big 24. Like he's the first one that I seen. And I was at
They
9
let
years
you know
old.
it's real.
So yeah, I ain't know at 8 years old, I ain't know that you get like we could make a living off of boxing. And then when I seen that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah,
I was
but you saw the
good
way
at
he
it
pulled up
already.
on you though.
I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like boxers like, man, like Roy Jones Jr. at the time was like unstoppable. Like unbeatable at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then of course Floyd Mayweather kind of became one of my favorite fighters, a little bit after that. But like Roy Jones really was like
what you like about Floyd?
What I like about Floyd is his consistency. Think about it. Every time you see Floyd, you don't really see nothing different, do you?
No.
He make everybody fight his fight. He ain't gonna fight like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like
every fight is tailor made for him to work it out the way he do. Yeah.
I just like how he make it. He the ring general. He make everybody fight his fight. So I kind of took. That's what I took from his.
Is that what you saw in Roy Jones Jr. too?
Man, Roy Jones was just like I told you, man. Roy Jones was a freak, man. At one point in time when he one of those fighters that was just unbeatable at one time. Like it ain't no plan to beat him. He was just too gifted, too fast, too strong.
I used to look at Roy as being just the most athletic guy I've ever seen in the ring.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there was a freak of nature.
Yeah.
So what prompts you to get from how far did your amateur career go off into?
I turned pro at like 19. I turned pro because the style that I had just wasn't quite fit for the Olympic style.
Describe it.
Like in the amateurs, when I was amateur, it was all about like point system. You know what I'm saying? Trying to score points. So a lot of boxing, moving, trying to score point, move, and just points. But I was towards the end of my amateur boxing career, I was tightening down, because I always knew I wanted to go pro. So me and my pops was practicing on tightening down, throwing body shots, actually trying to hurt guys, and it just wasn't amateur, amateur style just wasn't fit for my style. So, we made a decision to go ahead and turn pro.
So you could say that it's just certain styles that just aren't fit to win in the amateurs?
Exactly.
They're more conducive to being successful in the pros. So what you look at that like pressure cooking guys who bangers, those kind of guys?
Well, not even just like bangers, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people just not good at the point system, just scoring points, you know what I'm saying? And, then the amateur, it's only 3 rounds. You don't really got that long. You got to go in there.
You got to get work done now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pros, you got time to break opponents down, hit them in their body, hit them in their arms, their elbows, break them down, slow them down, and then,
Yeah. So outside of the obvious, what you said, okay, it's a different kind of point system, so forth and so on, and in the pros, you can break them down. What was other adjustments you had to make from going amateur to pro?
Repeat that question. Repeat that last question.
What other adjustments did you have to make going from the amateurs to the pros, other than the point system?
Adjustments. I had to I stopped throwing so many punches, you know, at one time. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the gloves are smaller, no
Yeah.
headgear. So I had to start taking defense real serious. You know, I had to really up my defensive game. You
Yeah.
know, after 2 or 3 shots, you know, become defensive, be looking for him to throw something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, work on my reaction. You know,
So when you left the amateurs to go pro, you had to become more defensively responsible as well. Is what
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
you're saying. That's a big deal. I don't
And
think a lot of
in
people.
there getting hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With free
Right.
shots.
Right. You know, I watch a lot of guys who get hit a lot in the pros, and because of what you're saying, I'm thinking, you know, now, you know, man, that's an adjustment that they probably didn't make. You know what I'm saying?
They thinking they can
So,
just, you know, in amateurs you got a headgear on everything, like, you know what I'm saying? But pros, you can't, you know, be getting caught with, you know, shots, you know, them shots add up in the long run, you know?
yeah, yeah. So you turn pro. I want you to put me in your mind your very first pro fight, if you could recall it. What's your mind frame like? What's on your mind? Your very first fight as a pro?
Go out there and shine for
Yeah,
my pro debut.
you ain't overthinking, is what you saying.
Yeah,
Now, yeah, you went out there and was like, man, I'm gonna do this.
yeah,
It
go
was
out
like,
there and do
cool.
what I do. Like I said, even in the amateurs, I was already training and training for my professional career, sparring other pros and things like that. So I was already tightening and, you know, tightening
So
down.
as an amateur, you was already getting pro work, is what you
Yeah,
said.
I was
How
ready,
how
you know.
how far off from turning pro were you getting pro work? Like, had you always been doing it, or did you right before you turned pro? Did you start doing that?
Now, when I turned like 16, that's when I started, you know, sparring like, you know, cats that was grown, that was pro, anybody really. After I turned 16, I basically was getting in there with like pretty much anybody that was around my weight.
Yeah, yeah. So you turned pro. You say you ain't even tripping on the first fight. You gonna come in here and do this real
Mm-hmm.
quick. So after that first fight, did you think anything? Was there anything like, man, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go to the drawing board on this, or man, I'm gonna have to up this, or I'm gonna have to change that? You ain't have no type of ways to, I guess, translate that game from this first fight into a career? Because, I mean, a lot of people come out there, your first fight, you may think, damn, this ain't going to be for me. What was you thinking?
No, I knew already, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, every fight is always something you can work on, you know what I'm saying? Always something you can take from a fight and work on for the next fight. So, you know, every fight I try to get better. But what really
You watch,
made me,
you watch film?
not really, to be honest
Not
with
really?
you. Mm-mm.
So,
I really don't get caught up in the way other people fight or what they
okay,
do good. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
if you get caught up in that, you'll let them dictate the fight. You know, because at the end of the day,
So,
when I walk in the ring, I'm gonna make my opponent fight the way I'm fighting.
okay, you going to make a fight your fight.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So you pro, you fought, I want you to tell me how you felt. You got a no contest against Kermit Centron.
Uh-huh.
Take me through that fight. How does that go?
So
I mean,
I got that fight. I took that fight like 3 weeks notice. I seen Kermit Centron, you know, on his website called BoxRec, needed an opponent. Me and Centron had the same promoter at the time, so I called the promoter. I was like 8-1 at the time. I called the promoter. I didn't really think I was gonna get the fight, but I was like, hey, see Kermit Centron, you know, 2-time world champion, need an opponent 3 weeks away from the fight. I take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 8-1. I'm trying to make a name for myself, so I take him. You know what I'm saying? You know, this could be my first, you know, big fight or whatever. So first he was like, nah, man, you're not ready. You know, you're not ready. I was like, man, Kermit Centron a bitch. It ain't shit to me. And then the promoter was like, oh yeah? He called Kermit Centron, got him on the phone. And I was like, yeah, bro, I think you easy work. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
was like, let's fight.
Yeah.
You know, and then he was like, I'm not gonna fight you at 40. I'm not making 147 for you. You know, you gonna have to fight me at 54. I was like, yeah, I'll fight you at 60. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the fight was made. You know, I talked another shit. Fight was made, and I stood on business. I went down there to I think it was in Reading, Pennsylvania, and like I said, you see, that was his last fight, right? It was his last fight for a reason, because I went down there and kicked his ass.
Yeah.
But the third round, he started throwing his head intentionally to get out the fight. See, I didn't know about the boxing rules back then. I learned a lot about that fight. So if, say it's an accidental head, but something like that before the fourth round, right? Before the fourth round, it's an unofficial fight. You got to make it to at least 4 rounds for it to be an official fight. So the third round, he came out throwing his head, and me being young, I'm not realizing what he's doing. I'm focused. I'm whooping his ass, so I'm on his ass. But he throwing his head. Luckily, last time he threw his head, mine was like this, down, throwing body shots. So when he threw his head, he banged his own head up, and he made a cut over his eye. He made this big old Oscar-worthy scene in the ring. I mean, I'm talking, it was the smallest cut, too, above the eye. He made this Oscar performance scene that he couldn't see no more out of his eye. So, you know, the crowd, even the referee pleaded with him, like, come on, Kermit. Come on, man. This little cut is okay, man. It's good. He said he couldn't see, and he decided not to continue. And since it was only in the third round and we didn't make it to 4, it was a no contest. But everybody that was at the fight, they know what's going on.
They already knew what time it was.
I think I dropped him. I dropped him with a body shot in the second round. I mean, square to the ribs. He took a knee and said it was low. He was square to, like, I mean, so clear as day. I'm standing over him like, come on, ref. Give me my knock down, dude. Hey, he took a knee, he hitting his nuts like, oh, he hit me low. You know what I'm saying? But his son is in his hometown. So they warned me for a low, but I already dropped him with a body shot. I knew I was gonna end up stopping him. That's how bad I was with him.
So what I don't know if you know what I'm doing, but so you giving me an example of you taking a fight on short notice. That's what you just told me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what's going on today where you can find yourself to accommodate that type of circumstance?
Yeah, I was trying to get that work with Tim Zoo.
So what's going on with that?
You know, Mel.
I know Mel hand ain't right.
Yeah.
They are they gonna keep the fight date or what?
I mean, as of now, I think the fight date canceled, but you know, Tim Zoo had made a statement and said he wanted to stay in the U.S. and he wanted to still fight. So I was like, shit, I'll take the fight. Yeah, I'll take the fight short notice, you know.
So Tim Zoo still willing to fight somebody until?
Yeah, he still want to fight. He still want to stay down here and fight. You know, if anybody deserves a short notice fight like this, you know, it should be me, just because of the year that I had in 2022. You know, my last fight on Showbox, taking another, you know, undefeated guy, beating another undefeated guy.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, maybe I can get this fight. You know what I'm
saying? I think you should get that fight, especially if you're wandering around looking for an ass whooping.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. I mean, you could let one Texas boy, one H-Town dude, or another. It don't matter, but somebody should still serve this man up some work, bro.
Yeah.
So what type of tools and keys have you developed, like rules of thumb, where you at? See, a lot of people don't even make it to the point to where you at. So what have you developed? Like, you know what? I got to make sure ... Or you got to make sure you're ... You know, what little small gems you done learned throughout your journey that other people wouldn't know unless they walk that far?
You know, just just to be ready for anything, you know, be ready for anything. Like in boxing, it's like it's a unforgivable sport. You know, it's small. It's very limited space for any error. Every night got to be perfect. You know, it's like a basketball player. Every night you got to drop 30. You know, in boxing, you don't get chances. You know what I'm saying? Every opportunity is a huge opportunity. You know, you got to capitalize. You know, and not only do you have to win, but you got to perform. You got to look good while you're doing it. So,
Yeah.
I just learned to be ready for everything, keep a strong work ethic, and make sure everything perfect, you know, for the night of the fight. And, you know, go in there and do what I'm trained to do. As long as I go in there and do what I do in the gym.
What notable guys you get some work in the sport?
Man, I sparred a lot of people, you know. I sparred Jamel Charlo. I sparred Imantas Stanionis. I sparred Jerry Hurd. I sparred Bachram. I sparred Sule. And these all guys that's, you know, top 10 in their weight class.
Oh, yeah.
I sparred, you know, I sparred a lot of people. Trust me when I say, I know where I'm at, you know.
How would you tell me about your sparring? Was it Mel Charlo?
Mm-hmm.
Man, so how was sparring with Mel?
Shit, I got the best of it for sure.
You got the best of Mel for sure?
I know where I'm at with this. You know what I'm saying? When the opportunities come, then everybody else gonna know where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I fight any 154 pounder, because that's just where that's the level I'm on. You know
a lot of people, it seemed like in the past was avoiding Stanionis, man. What is he like in the ring, bro?
Man, everybody else is avoiding Stanionis, but trust me when I tell you, Stanionis avoided me. You know what I'm saying? Because I kicked that ass in sparring.
No smoke, no smoke.
What? Ask anybody that was there. What? Did I? Man.
So you worked over Stanionis?
Man, thrashed. And he world champion right now. You know, I moved up since then. He still fight at 47. You know, I'm fighting at 54 now. But yeah, that's why I was sparring before I went and beat Bachram. Before I took Bachram in Vegas on his promoter card and took his belt. That's where I was sparring. Yeah, I was already. So we knew I was about to go down there in Vegas and take something. I was already whooping Imantas and sparring. Imantas himself told me, like, bro, I'm better than this dude that you about to go fight. He's like, you about to go kill this dude. Yeah, money can't tell me, like, I ain't never ever fought nobody like you.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, tell me you don't fight like no black fighter. Yeah, because I'm right there in the trenches with it. Like I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? My last fight, I landed 102 more punches than the dude. Who doing that?
Damn.
I landed 100 more punches. Landed 100.
So is it just that your work rate?
Yeah, my work rate. And I don't even be noticing or feeling like that. I just be going. And then you look at the statistics at the end of the fight, like, damn, I threw that many punches. I landed that many more punches. I don't even be realizing.
So it's safe to say Marquis Taylor get busy.
Man,
period.
I ain't coming in the ring to do no running, boxing, none of that. I'm coming in that bitch to squabble.
Yeah,
fight. I can fight good. I'm a good fighter.
He wants to smoke.
I'm not no good boxer. I can fight. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. I'm gonna get in there and mix it up. I'm gonna get in there and see how long you can last in that deep water. Can you squabble? Yeah, you can box, but can you fight? So
at 54, I guess, Jamel got every title, you know what I'm saying? And somebody like Tim Tszyu, you got people like, what about the tall motherfucker? What about Fundora? What you think about him?
Too. I've been called him my 3, 4, 5 interviews.
So you hopping up that tall motherfucker?
Hell yeah. I'm a tall motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know you tall. That motherfucker like 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, he got some height on me, but shit, I got some height myself. I got some long arms myself. That shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
You don't have to fight. I've been called Sebastian Fedora out. I called Sebastian Fedora out when I won my last fight on Showbox. I looked dead at the camera and said, I want Sebastian Fedora, but I know that's a long shot. The way boxing work, it's 70% business and a 30% sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
that's a good way to put it.
Guys like that feel like they already lined themselves up to fight for some big money and fight for a title, so they'll look at me like, hell nah,
Yeah,
you really could fight.
Right.
You might come in here and beat me and take all my shit. That's how boxing is.
Yeah. It's the high risk, low reward factor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's what people like yourself is. You know what I'm saying? Until you gain that kind of real estate that you need, you know what I'm saying, to be, appealing to take a fight with.
Me, I don't give a fuck who it is.
Yeah.
I fight anybody.
Supposed to.
That's why when you go on my box rec, you be seeing damn 10-0, 14-0, Kermit Citron, nigga 9-1, 9-0, 8-0,
don't give a damn.
Like damn, I fight hard every time. I don't give a
whoever wants it.
Whoever wants it. I'm fighting whatever we can get, that's what we taking.
I ain't gonna lie. I love that.
Yeah,
that's my fight. That, I'm as a consumer of the sport, as somebody who watched the sport, as somebody who buy pay-per-views. That's just my thoughts. I want every motherfucker in the ring to feel like that.
Think about it.
And I know it ain't always like that.
You know about the A side and the B side of boxing?
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah.
That's how boxing is. Like you turn on the top rank card, right?
Yeah.
You got this side over here, all the A side fighters.
Fighters.
On the other side, you got the
B side fighter.
The meat wagon.
Yeah.
Is what we call it.
Right.
The meat wagon. They sent there to get tenderized by the A side. You know what I'm saying? So you turn it on, these niggas over here about to beat the fuck out of these niggas over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been on that B side on that meat wagon like 7 times. And I'm 13-1 with that team.
Yeah.
I've been on that meat wagon 7 times.
You upset the apple cart enough times.
Side 7-8 times and my record 13-1.
Yeah. I mean, you upset the apple cart.
Yeah. I do it all the time. To the point now they don't let me on the B side no more. And I prefer to be on the B side. But they like, hell no, you ain't no B side. That's what happened my last fight. I was supposed to come in. I signed a contract as a B side fighter. When we got there.
Tell me all the way from start to finish about that last fight.
Yeah, against Marlon Harrington. Like I said, I was the original B-sider, the original underdog, how I like it. And then when we got there, one of the head guys at Showtime was like, hell no. He was like, Taylor ain't the B-side. This only reason this fight on TV is because of Taylor. He on A-side. So Showtime wouldn't have me. They say you ain't no B side. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fooling nobody. Yeah. So they put me on the A side. I'm 12-1, 2 draws. They put Marlon Harrington 8-0, 7 knockouts on the B side. You know what I'm saying? Even Vegas wised up. When I fought on the B side with Paul Crow, they had me as a 4-1 underdog.
Damn.
Yeah, me and the team, we bet a bag. Yeah.
You got to.
We knew I was gonna win. Bad. Vegas had me 4-1 underdog against Paul Crow. And I bet they'll never do that shit again. And I went in there and fucked Paul Crow up. And then for this fight, we looking to come up again. So we go on Vegas to see what the odds at. Now they got me as a 3-1 favorite. Oh, okay. Yeah. They wised up. See, everybody know now. Vegas know, everybody know. This kid, me, Taylor, I'm not nothing to be fucked with. I'm not no motherfucking underdog, no motherfucking B-side.
So as a fighter, you literally go look at the odds and you take that into consideration?
Man, I go look at the odds so I can put money down. So I can win, so I get another check on the side of my purse. Because I know I'm about to go in there and win. We coming up. I've been doing this since I was 7, man. I got this.
Yeah. Man, but see, that's the confidence that you got that puts you in a whole different ball game as opposed to somebody that's on that B side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes, man, they go over there to lay down anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I come to the show to take over the show. I am the show. That's why after I fight, the shit usually die down.
What got you there?
Huh?
To that point? What got you to that point in your mind that you could feel like that and that you talk that shit to where you know it? What clicked to where you was like, man, fuck that. I'm that nigga. Like, what got you there?
8 years ago, when I took my L in Vegas, 8 years ago, when I lost a close decision to Ladarius Miller, I looked myself in the mirror. I said, I ain't never feeling this feeling ever again. Never.
That lit a fire up under you?
And I kept that promise to myself. I said, I'm gonna kill myself in training camp. I'm gonna commit suicide so I can commit homicide. If anybody gonna beat me up, it's gonna be me. I'm never gonna lose again. So I took that. I took training to another level. I started listening to my pops more, you know, what to do, listening to my trainer, and I took training to another level. And since then, ain't nobody been able to really hang with me. Now I want to take everybody over. You know what I'm saying? I started fighting like I was already losing.
Yeah.
You know
I think that's the approach. That's the approach you gotta have.
I started blowing people out the water because, like the fifth, sixth, seven, 8 round, I'm way ahead on the scorecards, but I'm still fighting like I'm losing, like they trying to rob me, like they trying to take my dream away. Because my dream is to be a world champion.
That hunger is what's gonna keep
you.
That hunger gonna separate you from everybody else, though.
So
you know
since then, I kind of just I don't even think about losing. I be thinking about how spectacular my performance gonna be.
What makes the performance spectacular for you? Is it like a check off list in your mind? What gotta happen?
Yeah.
Or what make it spectacular?
Being sharp, throwing accurate, sharp punches. You know, just overall beating the shit out the dude, frustrating whoever I fight, and man, making it look easy like I do. You know what I'm saying? I said I came up off the B side. You know what I'm saying?
Is the entertainment aspect a part of that for you? Like, man, I want to whoa the crowd, or are you come in there like, no, I'm about to get this dub? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's in your mind on that note? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, my last 8 fights, I'm always going to somebody else's backyard. You know what I'm saying? So the crowd already gets me. I be feeling like they already got a judge that's against me too. Shit, the Paul Crow fight, man. You watch that fight, shit. You know what I'm saying? The ref let Paul Crow rabbit punch me like 100 times. Let the nigga hit me in the nuts 100 times and say shit. I be going against everybody. I be going against the ref, the fighters, the judges. You know what I'm saying? I be going against everybody, and they still can't beat me. That shit crazy. Still can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
So that probably make you more confident.
7 rounds to 1. You know what I'm saying? This is an Olympic right here on his promoter card. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking fights. I'm taking risks, but don't nobody want to take a risk against me though. That's crazy.
Let me ask you a question on like a popular risk. How you feel about guys like what Devin Haney did? Okay, he was with partnership with Matchroom or whatever, and he went to the top rank situation, took a risk, and decided to go to Australia, take less, just to get a chance to become undisputed. What you think about that?
I do the same thing. I got my passport. I'm going anywhere. I don't care where it's at, man. I done already did this in the U.S. Then went and fought on this guy's hometown promoter's card, all that. My last fight was on Marlon Harrington was promoted by Salida. That was a Salida.
Oh, Salida
with Showtime. Marlon Harrington signed to Salida. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going in people on promoters. They promoters card.
Being on the away side of things and having to travel don't bother you at all. What you saying?
At all.
You encourage.
It's international. I didn't went to Colombia. I go anywhere as long as it's a ring. I don't really ain't got to be a ring. I'll fight in the pit. I don't care where it's at.
My nigga say he got international hands.
Like,
I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro.
I
feel you, bro. Somebody say they scared. Is that how you feeling that they scared?
They scared. They scared that they fight me, they gonna fumble the bag. Which, I mean, it is true. If you fight me, I'm coming to take your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of these fighters was given a whole lot of more opportunity to me. So I already got a chip on my shoulder. So I'm coming to take everybody's shit. That's what I come to do.
Yeah. So let's look down the road. 5 years. Where's Marquis Taylor?
5 years, shit, undisputed. Undisputed. I probably be at 5 years. That made me what? 34. I'll probably be fighting at 60, 68 by the end. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be trying to look for a world title at 68.
So the max out for you was somewhere around 60, 68?
I would say light heavyweight, 175.
Yeah. That's live though. So, you know, how you say something about that could potentially happen in 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at the beginning, you may have had some goals and dreams to accomplish. At the end of the Marquis Taylor career, what do they say about Marquis Taylor at the end?
That I changed the game. I'm already doing it. You can't name one person that fight like me.
Come on, tell me in what way?
Just my style. Just the way I fight. You never seen a guy from my stature, my arm length, be able to mix it up inside, mid-range, and long range, and throw as many punches as I throw.
Who today in the game that you respect, that you say, man, that dude doing it the right way?
I would have to
I
say,
like the way he doing.
I would like to say the guy that
Shakur?
I fuck with Shakur. Yeah.
I think that's a popular answer, man.
I
hear it a lot, so I want you to tell me why.
Because man, he a dog. He don't give a damn. You know, he ain't ducking no smoke. He trying to fight the best. He trying to get in there with anybody. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get in there with the best. He already called out the names already. You know what I'm saying? Fighters wasn't doing that. He winning fights and calling out the names. Like, I want Tank. Yeah, I want Haney. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You see him taking over that weight class and that generation of fighters going forward?
Oh, yeah. He ain't coming to try to take no easy route. You know what I'm saying? He want all the smoke. To me, that's doing it the right way.
Okay. Here's something else for you. Man, we at the end of 2023, man. I know you in the game. I'm a spectator of the game. What was your takeaway from 2022 from your disposition as a fighter?
From my position as a fighter?
Yeah. What's your takeaway from 2022?
Man, my takeaway from 2022 is I just can't be, I can't be quiet about this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to do it the right way. I was trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, since, you know, God's trying to overlook me, act like I ain't coming, I got to, you know, open my mouth up.
Close mouth, don't get filled.
You know what I'm saying? And tell them, you know. I said, I'm 29 now. You know, I'm not getting no younger. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's time. I don't want to let my prime years go by.
Slip away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to test. I'm trying to overall test myself. You know what I'm saying? All these other.
It sounds like you want the best.
Yeah, man. Like, and you know, I've been stuck at this prospect level. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, I done fought all these prospects, and how many prospects I gotta beat? I didn't want an NABF belt. I didn't beat all these undefeated fighters. I didn't win on show boxing.
So I remember you want an NABF belt at 47, right? How was that moment? What that do in your mind when that happened?
I mean, I already knew I was gonna win it. Man, even after I was 3-1, man, when I was 3-1, when I took my first loss, I knew I still was gonna be champion. Now look at me, 13-1, 10 wins later, 5 undefeated. 2 of them only had 1 loss. It's like I'm whooping I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? 8 years later, 10 wins later, I'm still dominating. The last 2 fights on Showtime, 2 undefeated fighters, 1 Olympian, and 1 8-0, 7 knockouts. And I did my thing against both of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get rewarded for my stellar career. I mean, for my stellar year. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen in the past, niggas that usually do shit like I'm doing usually get a big fight. Why I don't get it? Because I'm too big of a risk, and they know I really can fight. You know what I'm saying?
So 2023 in comparison to 2022, what you going in there letting it be known? It's basically what you saying.
Yeah.
You ain't about to be quiet about it.
We ain't about to be quiet about it no more. Either the best gonna fight me, or I'm gonna keep moving, keep building my record up, and corner their asses. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna refer back to these times when I told y'all niggas I was coming in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have to see me. You know what I'm saying? They can't run. I'm just gonna, do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They building their records up with like cab drivers and tomato cans and you know what I'm saying? I don't know where they finding these guys from that they fighting, but it ain't, like I said, it ain't fooling me. He can fool the regular boxing fans.
You know where they get these guys from. They go in that building. It's called the Safeway.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where they get them from, bro.
They fooling the boxing casuals. Oh, this guy is a future star, man. That guy ain't shit.
Yeah.
Put him in there with me. Exactly. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all building something up to sell it. And I ain't
that's what they doing.
They gonna have to show me. I'm a show me type of nigga. You got to show me in the ring. I don't care about the hype record, none of that.
What's the difference between these Texas fighters as opposed to everybody else, bro?
What's the difference between Texas fighters and everybody else?
Oh yeah, it's clearly something different about you.
Man, I don't know about other Texas fighters, but I know when it come to me, man, like I said, I'm getting in that ring to take something, bro. I'm getting in that ring to stand right in front of you and fight you. You ain't gonna be able to hit me though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? Beat your ass.
But
yeah,
I said if you fight me, you gonna get touched. That's what I said about Sebastian Fedor. If he fight me, he gonna get touched.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't fought nobody over 6 feet since Jamonte Clark whooped his ass, and they called it a draw.
Hey, that's a great observation, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't heard nobody talk about that.
He ain't get better since then. No, they picked his fights better since then, man.
I ain't had that. What you saying is he ain't getting better. They just picking his fights better. That's what they do.
And like I said, I'm running my mouth this whole year. And if niggas don't like it, promoters, managers, whoever don't like it, then shut me up. Then they can't exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they ain't none of them fucking with me.
So, hey, man,
ain't none of them fucking with me. I'm gonna keep talking my shit until I get my chance. Because at the end of the day, I can back my shit up when I get in the ring. These niggas can't fuck with me.
Hey, Keith, give me 3 to 5 of the greatest fighters ever, and why on your list?
Well, I'm gonna start off number 1, Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because not what he did inside, but outside the ring too. Champion inside and outside the ring. And I'm gonna say Floyd Mayweather, just for being probably the overall. Now, you know what? Now I'm gonna say Muhammad Ali, Andre Ward first. They're like my favorite fighters. Like Andre Ward.
Andre Ward's your favorite fighter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go Floyd Mayweather. Top 3.
That's solid, man. So tell me why Dre one of your favorite fighters?
Man, because I just learned a lot from watching him. That's one of the guys that I watched and took what he was doing, kind of made it into my own. Me.
So what you do is somewhat of a variation of what he used to do.
What Andre Ward did. Me and my pops always watched Andre Ward, always learned from him, and like I said, just took a lot of what he did and made it into my own.
Yeah.
Andre Ward for sure. Not my number 1 favorite fighter. And then like Bernard Hopkins. I took a lot of things out of Bernard Hopkins' book too.
What you like about Bernard?
His technique. Yeah, that's why he was able to keep boxing.
To fight for so long. Because he had technique. Yeah.
One speed, power, and all that.
All that shit go.
That shit go with time.
Yeah.
So what do you have after that? You only thing you have is
technique and fundamentals.
And great defense. You know what I'm saying?
So you could say that's what made his career last as long as it lasted, because he mastered technique.
He mastered technique. You know, he didn't let speed carry him. He didn't let power carry him. Like, oh well, I ain't good at this, but I got a lot of power. Oh, I ain't good at this, but I'm fast. He was technical, perfected what he did, so he was able to, even when his power, his speed left, he had so much great technique. He still was frustrating younger fighters and beating them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's what I'm doing now. I'm frustrating these fighters, taking them out their game, dipping their head in water and drowning the shit out of them.
So, what's your biggest goal going to 2023 personally as a fighter? What's the biggest goal that you got set out for 2023?
The biggest goal I got set out for 2023 is a big fight. It's a fight. Is either, you know, headline. Or taking the next step, fighting on Showtime Championship. I'm trying to get a big fight. I'm trying to get a challenge, bro. He, like, you know, these prospects they throwing at me. I didn't, you know, and then I didn't fought like 7-8 round fights already. I'm ready for a 10-round fight. I don't even sit down in the corner no more for 8-round fights. I'm a vet when it comes to 8-round fights. I done fought 7 of them, 5 of them being with beating undefeated fighters. But like I'm telling you, they got me stuck at this certain level. They got me stuck at this certain level. I fought 7-8 round fights, 5 of them being undefeated, and I didn't beat all their asses. I ain't got not one call for a 10-round fight, bro.
It's coming, man.
So I'm just trying to get a challenge for myself. You know what I'm saying? Other boxers been stepped up to fight me and challenge for me. Now I'm ready to get a goddamn challenge. Give me somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that'll challenge me, because this shit really getting too easy. Really, I'm really part-timing with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
They say they ain't trying to feed you, man.
Part-time boxer, bro. I'm really part-timing with this shit, bro. I don't fight like 2 times a year when niggas, you know, stop being so scary and give me a shot, then I go fight and whoop them. But I'm really, they gonna avoid that, bro. All y'all niggas gotta do is go to the gym and box. Nigga, I'm a security guard, nigga, personal trainer. I do other shit. I part-time do this shit and still better.
I got shit to do today type shit. You want your ass whooped now? Nah.
He nigga get whooped by a part-time boxer, dog.
Hey, man, but you know what I'm saying? But you hungry, though. That's different. You know what I'm saying? But so you know what I'm saying? You got 2022 out the way. Who the fighter of the year this year, bro?
Shit, me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the fighter of the year.
Marquis Taylor, the fighter of the year 2022.
Yeah, I'm the fighter of the year. Might be somebody else probably you got in mind, but I'm the fighter of the year.
No, I'm
every opportunity
I'm talking to the marvelous one, bro.
I ain't duck nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you want to fight Paul Crow, nigga, 2016 Olympian, all that shit? Yeah, I fight him. On his promoter card, give him the business. Hey, you want to fight Marlon Hanson on Showbox on his promoter card again? Yeah, I go fight Marlon Hanson on his. You know what I'm saying? I go in there, I stand on business. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm the fighter of the year.
Bro, that the mentality you got, everything you said, man, pushing forward, bro. I think a lot of people really gonna look forward to seeing them letting you in the house, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Because I'm gonna be real with you, the mentality that you got and what you saying is what's missing. You know what I'm saying? You got people hide behind promoters. You got people hide behind coaches and, you know, and networks and records and hide behind an old. That's that bull. That's that bull. And me as a person who buy fights, who support the fighter.
They selling shit. They selling gimmicks and shit.
Right.
That shit, man, trash.
You know what? You know how I look at it, bro? You one of them taking the stairs, niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You taking the hard way up the stairs. You got all these dudes copping pleas, looking for back doors and windows and elevators,
Like,
looking for shortcuts.
you understand? Managers and promoters really be like, man, that's a bad style for our guy. We can't fight him, man.
Absolutely.
We're gonna find some other guy that's 13-1. That style he won't look good. Man, that shit, man, trash. And then these boxers get in their head like they cold or they really this good. No, nigga, your fights are getting picked. Nigga, you ain't shit. And then they get in there with a nigga like me and be like, look at they promoters and managers and trainers be like, what y'all get me into, man?
But you know,
not like my last guys y'all got me to fight with.
But you know, that's how it go though. That's how it go when you're not in here to fight. You already said I want to fight.
Yeah. You
got boxers that don't want to fight. That's what I see.
Trash.
That's what I see the most.
Trash. You know everybody think they want to go undefeated 50-0 like Floyd.
No, that's
Floyd.
But for me, that's some bullshit though. I respect Floyd and the record, but just the glorification of an oath. Outside of Floyd, name your favorite fighter, and outside of Dre for you, man, dog, my favorite fighters like Sugar Ray Robinson and Ali. Man, they got L's on their record, but that don't make or break them at all. And that don't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter, Coach Ron, so they got to kick the door down and get his guys just due. That's facts. And that's Coach Ron. Shout out to you. But but what I'm saying to you, man, the mentality you got, bro, they not moving like that today. And as long as you move like that, I guarantee you, people like myself and other people gonna make sure they support whatever it is you're doing, bro. Because that's what people want. What you talking about right now, that's what people want. Ain't nobody out here trying to hear somebody hide behind some bullshit or outpricing this or I can't do it because of that. Bro, what you talking about is what's up. You know what I'm saying? I think more people gonna reach out to support you. Shout out to all the big homies and all the OGs of the fight game that been coming through and checking us out. But make sure y'all follow my man Marquis Taylor at marvelous_Keys. But man, Keys, what else you got going on, man? Outside of just boxing, man? You just eat, sleep, and shit boxing or what?
Yeah, man. I made up my mind this year. You know, I'm just gonna go all in with this boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really give myself a shot, cause like, you know, I said I got to, man. I'm too good not to. And these dudes really not that good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm already knowing.
I feel like boxing back in the day used to be a lot more killers. You know, now, like you said, man, they, you know, ain't no fighters no more, man. It's promoters now and managers. They hide behind promoters and managers to get the easiest fight, pick the easiest fight and shit. And that go from my level all the way up to Canelo. Niggas picking they fight. That shit crazy to me, man. You know,
the fact that they picking
fans
fights
to pick the fight. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, we get a limited amount of fights. We get a limited amount of 50-50 fights. You get what I'm saying? Throughout the year, when boxing come on, we know who gonna win. That takes
for the most part
excitement out of boxing.
January 7th on the tank card, I can tell you everybody's gonna win.
Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Tank gonna win.
You can look at the card.
Tank gonna win. Tank's gonna win. Boots gonna win.
Come on.
Boo Boo gonna win. And Rashidi Ellis gonna win.
Gonna win, bro. You know this shit. Ain't you getting tired of that shit? Ain't you
no. We've been exhausted of that shit. We've been exhausted of this.
Man, fans want to see at least.
What I want to see is Rashidi versus Boots. That'd be cool.
Come on. Why the fuck y'all on the same card? Y'all not fighting each other. I don't want to see that shit. I seen the picture of them together at the press conference. I got so hyped. I was like, ooh. I like, yes, sir. Rashidi Ellis and Boots. Oh, shit. Ooh, yeah. I seen they was fighting other people. I'm like, man, see, this is why boxing is trash right now.
Yeah.
Shit like this.
Say, man, when I looked it up and it said Boots versus a nigga named Karen,
Come on, man.
I threw my cigar on the ground, bro. I'm like, bro, what's up, bro?
Come on,
Karen.
Bro. So look, as a boxer and as a former fan of this game, I used to be a fan when they were showing fights, 50-50 fights, bro.
Yeah.
Every time you watch boxing, you know who's gonna win. They don't even put nobody in there who got a shot. That's all I'm saying. Put somebody in there, at least a 60-40. You know what I'm saying? Put somebody in there that might upset this nigga, that might and make me make
it, at least make it interesting. Yeah.
Boxing become a showcase. You like I told you, you got the A side, these niggas that's cold, and then on this side you got this meat wagon, a wagon full of meat that's about to get tenderized by all these A side guys.
Yeah. And that's just no other way around. That's all they gonna serve you up.
Guy, yeah, I'm future world champion. Future of boxing, don't be the fan. Fuck out of here, man.
That's what they doing though. And then they probably gonna charge me $100 for that pay-per-view.
Yeah. Nobody buying that.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
That's fucked up.
Then people get mad. Then people get mad that Jake Paul outselling real boxers. Why you think he's outselling real boxers? Y'all,
how you feel about that?
That y'all should have been put together. Now YouTuber could come in and outsell boxers.
A YouTuber can come off of YouTube and outsell boxers who spent their whole career doing this shit.
Why is that?
Because they not fighting who the fuck we want to see them fight.
Y'all not entertaining.
Yeah.
So we gonna go watch this entertaining shit. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah, it's always some highly overmatched fight.
Yeah.
I mean, almost all the time.
A dude, it be a dude that we all know that's cold, and like you said, somebody we ain't never heard of, and then the dude beat the fuck out. Like, come on, man, we just put two fighters in the ring that we know. Yeah.
Wait. At least that. At least let me know him and him. Now, after you get that together, let's match it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's let them both be elite. You know what I'm saying?
Trash, man, they fucking the game.
They not gonna do that.
Hey, could you imagine if? Could you imagine if the NFL was like that? It was like,
yeah, it'd be fucked up. It'd be fucked up.
We ain't gonna play the Cowboys.
I don't know. The Buccaneers make it to the Super Bowl. They're like, yeah, but we not gonna play Philly.
Yeah.
We Nah, we can't do that.
That's a bad.
We'd rather play the Jaguars for the Super Bowl, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's who we gonna play. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 wins, and that's our limit.
Yeah, we gonna pick Jacksonville, and we gonna, you know what? We gonna play the Texans for the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Right. They got 2 wins. We gonna get paid. That's cool.
And we gonna get paid the same money. Yeah. We gonna pick the hard. Yeah, nah. Why we do that? We get paid beating this team right here. You know, that's what boxing is, bro.
That's what they doing, bro. That's what they doing, bro.
Trash,
you know,
bro.
That's why I love fighters like yourself.
Man. They just doing what they know.
Yeah. But that's why I appreciate fighters like yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because you calling it for what it is too. And you giving the hardcore fans affirmation to know that they not tripping.
Nah.
Because people be looking like, am I tripping? Am I supposed to pay for this fight?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't see no real. Okay, I tell you what. If Benavidez fight Caleb Plant, I'm happy with that.
Man, yes, that's what's up. You know
the fact
when I seen that fight got made, I was like,
the fact that Frank Martin fought the Michelle Rivera, I'm happy that happened because they not elite superstars. But they 2 people that's on their way to being in the mix, and they didn't avoid each other.
Man, they both coming to win.
Right. Nobody's coming to lay down. You know what I'm saying? If we could get that on a regular basis, man, I think boxing can wake itself up. But the fact that you serving me up some guy who's basically about to be sacrificed, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
You about to sacrifice some young man who ain't got a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy,
I'm
bro.
Tired of seeing that.
Stop protecting these boxes, dog. Stop with the protection plans and shit, dog.
Is that
If they
what we need to
superstars
go
like
in?
y'all built them up, let them show it. Show us.
Yeah.
Show us.
Yeah.
Show
Yeah. I mean,
us, bro.
what did you think of those guys in the 80s? You know, those four kings that round robbed each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way Hagler fought, you know, Duran, and Duran fought hers, and
They mixed
Sugar
it up.
Ray fought him. You know, how you feel about that?
That's the way it's supposed to go. Like you say, all them dudes got an L because they all mixed it up, bro. They mixed it up in a palm. I give you one better. You remember when Oscar De La Hoya fought Sugar Shane Mosley?
Yes.
Both of them niggas was like 33-0, 35-0
Yeah.
type shit. Young, both young. Two young animals in there fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was boxing, bro. Even Floyd.
But
see, people think Floyd was a cherry picker, but when Floyd was Pretty Boy Floyd fought everybody.
No, I think Floyd tried to get everybody in the ring then. Yeah.
Floyd fought Diego Chico. He fought
Corrales.
Chico when Chico like 35-0, 33 knockout.
Yeah, he was a monster. He was a boogeyman.
Floyd was that was the last time Floyd was an underdog. Matter of fact.
And honestly, he made Chico look terrible.
Exactly.
But that's the way it goes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these days we get maybe one fight a year to where, like you said,
that's competitive.
That's competitive. 1-2 fights.
You know,
shit, I feel like women's boxing did better than men's boxing in 2022.
Say,
the women were
real
scrapping.
What you think about the Bum Gardners and the Clarissa Shields? What you think about all of them?
They scrapping with you know what I'm saying? I guess because it ain't that many of them, they got to, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I even watched. I watched the Ebony Bridges fight like a week or two ago, and man, she got it cracking in there, man. I'm like, damn. The what's my girl name? Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor fight, that was cracking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them fights, man. A lot of these female fights are amazing, and I appreciate what they contributed to boxing in 2022. How you feel about this though? You had about at least 10, 11 undisputed fights this year, bro. How you think about that? What you think about that?
Yeah, 10 or 11 undisputed fights.
I can name it to you. You got Haney Cambosis twice. You had Josh Taylor Catterall, that happened. You had Katie Taylor Serrano, that happened.
Yeah.
You got Franchelle Cruz Dezern, that was undisputed.
Yeah.
Jessica McCaskill lost her undisputed this year.
Yeah.
What you got? Monster Inoue becoming undisputed. You had Jamel Charlo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got you had a gang of them. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, you had the Triple G versus Canelo. That was for Canelo's undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Because that was at 68.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So technically, that definitely was an undisputed fight too. I mean, you had a listing of them. You got a lot of the female level too. Katie Taylor actually defended undisputed after she beat Serrano as well. But what I'm saying is, you had a lot of people fighting with 4 belts on the line this year. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the number of belts and sanctioning bodies as a whole?
Well, it's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Like, take like the WBA. WBA got like 10 belts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody at 10.
Yeah. That's how WBC is. You got silver champ,
so many
you got
champions,
the gold champ, the diamond champ, the franchise champ, the WBC champ. Is it overkill with these belts, bro?
Sometimes, because then, you know, sometimes they keep one champion from fighting the other champion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This
right.
guy
You can't mandate that.
Yeah, this guy WBO, this guy IPF. So they both world champions. But there's so many belts, world champions ain't fighting each other.
Hey, so I ain't gonna hold you. I know you got a whole lot to do today. I'm gonna try to pull up and check y'all out today. But man, it got a lot of young guys, man, that watch and be tuned in. You got a lot of young coaches. You got a lot of older coaches. Man, drop a gem for them real quick before we get out of here. Something that they can gain from Marvelous Marquis Taylor.
Yeah, just stay perfecting your craft, man. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Perfect your craft. Just try to be better than you was yesterday. When you go to the gym, don't just go to the gym and do the regular shit, hit the bag, shadow box, all that. Get in the gym and work on something. You know, every day you go to the gym, work on something. Get better at something. Focus on something. Don't just go and,
Hey,
go through the motions and do boxing cardio, what we call it.
yeah,
Go to the gym and
yeah.
actually work on your weaknesses. Don't work on what you do good. Work on what you know, what you're not
So,
doing that good. You know what I'm
so
saying?
man,
And doing things like that is gonna just get you better and better and better.
I know you getting in the gym today, man. So I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna try to pull up on y'all boys, man. But much love to you, bro. We look forward to checking you out going forward. Hey, man, I know we got it on here, but let them know where they can follow you at, bro.
And follow me on Twitter too. Same thing, marvelous_Keys, MARVELOUS_QUIS. That's marvelous Twitter and Instagram.
Hey, man, you know, it's been a Houston thing in here. You know what I'm saying? Much love to the Trey,
For
to the
sure.
Mo. You know how it go. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, Keith, I'm going to holler at you later, fam. Appreciate you, man.
For
Hey,
sure.
everybody who doing this content, creating, reach out to that man. And, man, let's get Keith on everybody platform so they hear this, man, especially going in 2023. And that's how we rocking, bro. So you know how we coming, bro. Holler at me, Keith. I'm going to see you a little bit later, though.
For sure.
All right, man.
Yeah. All right.
Hip hop.